Okay, season finale. Spoiler alerts, we've already qualified for the Champions League, so this is going to be one game against relegated Cardiff. But afterwards, we're going to do some talking about where we go from here and what the future looks like for me at Tottenham. I'm going to call it an admin episode. It sounds a lot more exciting than it actually is. Please like, share and subscribe. Please? It wasn't begging. A little bit begging. But no, genuinely, if you are enjoying the series, then please do like, share and subscribe. Do it! Right, viewers. So, I say that we've qualified for the Champions League. It's actually not been physically confirmed yet by the game, which I'm finding a bit baffling, because I can't see how we haven't qualified for it. Apparently, City have qualified for it. We're in the top 4. And United are 3 points behind us. Liverpool are 7. So how have I not qualified for it? United are in the Champions League final, but they're already in the top 4. So I thought they were in the top final, but I don't know. Who's in the Champions League final? What? Apparently United are in the Champions League final. So maybe it's because United are in the Champions League final. Maybe that's the problem, but either way, it shouldn't really affect us. Anyway, all you need to know is that since the last episode, we went on and we beat Southampton 3-0. They've got relegated as well, which is quite something, because there are a few players maybe in that squad that I might want to have a look at. Southampton have obviously got a very good academy that I would probably want to check out. But like I said, today we are playing already relegated Cardiff. I mean, the league is pretty much done, actually. There's nothing to get too excited about on this final day, maybe apart from apparently this Champions League race, which may also not get solved today. If it's true that United haven't quite guaranteed qualification yet, then maybe it's down to the fact that I just need to get a point. There is the small thing of Matthias Smet trying to get the Golden Boot, which I think would be a very good debut season for him. But you can also tell here, I mean, Cardiff have gone down, Palace are down, Saints are down, Chelsea won the league, City have qualified. It's all been a little bit, all over the place this year. Newcastle have done well, to be fair, to get into 7th, but it's annoying that the top 6 are still the big 6 are still the top 6 in this. I'm annoyed that no one's really breached it. Anyway then, let's get straight into it today. Let's get through this, because obviously what we really need to focus on is where we go from here, what are our aims next year, and what is the squad going to look like. You can tell actually that quite a lot of these players that are here right now will probably be here next year. I'm going to keep up with the same team that's played so well in the last few games, to be fair. Bogdanovic is in goal, Harwood, Pai, Koundé and Flores, who is easily at the moment our best player, playing at 7.46, apart from Jude Bellingham, 7.58. He's been brilliant. Then that midfield of Zilic, roll down, Hudson Henry. Look at that, it's bright green. Not even just normal green, bright green partnerships there with Bellingham, Smet and Parrott finally linking up as well. There's a really big chance, I think, next year that we could be in a title race if I play my cards right with regards to getting a little bit more strength in depth. I'm going to tell the boys to go and carry on straight from where they did in the last match. The hard thing I've got, really, is when you look at it, we could actually finish this year, right, with 84 points. In most years, 84 points is enough to secure you a title. It really is. 84 points is more than enough to secure you a Premier League title. So have we got a bit unlucky with the fact that Chelsea have got up to 89? Maybe we're a little bit unlucky, but I've just got to try and figure out where I can get another 6 points from. There's places I'm looking at, there's results we've had that we've not been brilliant at, and I think that was mainly down to a lack of depth, and that's something I'm going to address over the summer period, as we have the first half of the game. Hudson Henry whips the ball into the back post and Koundé heads it over. Remember, like I said, we only need a draw to secure 3rd place in the table today. United are already winning, so pressure's on. Josh Sargent getting the goal against Bournemouth. I don't know, there's something about it. We've obviously got Chimiti coming in at the start of next year, which means there's going to be a great finish there from Troy Parrott, which means there is going to be space, or there are going to be players vacating up front. I've got to get into some more English talent to sort of satisfy nationality restrictions and regulations that need to be done, but I've already spotted a few players in the transfer market I want to bring in. Technically I could probably get rid of Troy Parrott actually, but then would I want to get rid of Troy? He's been so good, but Chimiti coming in, Along with Dean Bates, would I get rid of Dean Bates because he's young and he's English and he's up and coming? He's only 22, but Smet's arguably better and they're very similar, so do I really need him? Real position, maybe left back. Left back and centre back are the two places I really need to kind of get it together. Koundé's been really good at the back for me this year. Pai, I think, has done enough in these last 10 games to sort of make sure that he's going to be here for the long term. But Parola can probably go. There's a few I can get rid of, I think. But I think defensively is where I need to stand up. As Flores, he's been nothing short of sensational since I brought him in. He's keeping Almaraz out of the team, which is difficult because Almaraz is a world-class footballer. And his injuries has let Flores come in. And Flores has been amazing. And if he wants a penalty there, I'm guessing it'll probably be Troy Parrott to step up, or is it going to be Smet? Oh, it's Hudson Henrique. Hudson Henrique buries it. He has not missed a pen yet, and let's hope that continues. A great finish by Hudson Henrique. 2-0. Good. Get in. Hudson Henrique, isn't it? It's this midfield of Zilic, Henrique and Roldan that I'm loving right now. Absolutely loving it. They tick over so nicely and they complement each other so well. 2-0 at the break. I mean, they're already down. We know that. So this was never really much in down. Hopefully this is going to definitely secure us a place in the Champions League. I'm looking at it here, and if City lose, then we could actually go second, which would be amazing. Actually, I don't think we can because of goal difference, but we've just had a really good year. Smets decided to have a pretty poor game in terms of his going for the golden boot, which is a bit annoying. City are definitely not going to lose because they're 3-0 up against Leicester. I might make a couple of changes. Actually, let's watch this highlight quickly as the ball goes to Jude Bellingham. Bellingham trying to fizz the ball in there. Falls back out to Hudson Henrique. Henrique whips it in. Parrott, it's not the best cross from Henrique, I'm not going to lie. It wasn't in front of anyone, and it was behind everybody. It was not his best bit of work. Parrott on the ball now, though, drifting forward. Lovely by Troy. Finds Roldan into Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham makes it 3. It's his 22nd goal of the season. Man's been on absolute flames recently. He's got to stay. Originally, I was thinking maybe I could get rid of him. He has to stay. He has to. Brilliant by Roldan. Into Bellingham. Great finish. Comfortable as you like. 3-0 on the final day. We are firmly top 4, and maybe, just maybe, we're building something pretty big here at Spurs as Pai just heads over the bar. I've got a funny feeling that this squad, with a few additions, I don't want to say dominate, but we could definitely be in the conversation for the next few years in terms of some really big trophies. It's only going to take one trophy, I think, for us to win, to get that feeling of winning. It's only going to take one, and then after that, I think we could be potentially a bit of a powerhouse. Try not to get too worried, Arsenal fans. It is Spurs after all. Trying to get that first trophy is the hardest part. But I'm feeling more confident than I was when I first arrived here. I thought arriving here, this is a good chance to get me a job in England where I could potentially do some good work, but maybe not really win anything. And now that I'm actually here, I do kind of get the impression that maybe, just maybe, there's more to this than I thought, as we still can't stop conceding. Ollie McBurney there. I say we can't stop conceding. We haven't really conceded that many since the United game. By that I mean 2 games, where we've got 2 clean sheets back to back. But Ollie McBurney makes it 3-1. Little against the run of play, but something to send the Cardiff fans home happy. 4 minutes of hour time to go in what has been a very comprehensive and very comfortable victory away from home against relegated Cardiff. Spurs finished the season with 4 back-to-back wins. Take that momentum into the start of next year. We've qualified for the Champions League. There it is, a written confirmation. This is what I'm excited about. The board initial budget. So we're going to have the season review. We'll get through. Hudson Henrique performs really well. Do my press conference and we'll see the budgets. Right, okay, well the finances currently are sat on 35 million. That's not great. I reckon it's going to be about maybe 24 million probably. 38 million. Well, we don't have a lot of work to do with the squad, it's safe to say. We don't have loads of work to do, but I was hoping for a bit more money. Although, I suppose it's all part of the process, really. If we continue to get Champions League football, the more money we're going to acclimatise. This is one player I desperately want over the summer. If Jude Bellingham didn't play in his position, I'd automatically get him. But I do have to say, I do think that Jean-Hy Porte might be someone I really want to look at. I don't need him, but my God, do I want him. Like, look at him. In terms of who could be going out the door, I think Parola's definitely going to go. I think there's no getting away from that. 180 grand as well. He's pretty good, but getting older, this might be the only time I can really cash in on him. I don't want to lose Zilic. He is a must keep to be honest. I have to keep him here. He's world class for me. Very, very good. Driven could possibly go. Maybe. But then he's listed as an elite centre-back. So maybe he could be my centre-back that I've been looking for. I just don't know. Let me know what you guys are doing there. There's a few players I don't think will be coming back. I don't think Santala will be coming back. I don't think Renier will be coming back. Bartoli probably won't be coming back. Koundé's going to Madrid. So that's probably why I definitely do need another centre-back. Because he's been a really big part of the team this season. I didn't expect him to be, but he is. Utella, 38.41 million. I was surprised by how well we did. Luka Modric, by the way, was manager of Cardiff, or is manager of Cardiff, so that's something you're definitely not going to see every day. I know FA can be relatively realistic, but that's something. Right, end of season review then. Shall we have a look at what we found? I mean, I don't think it can be questioned how good my business in the transfer market was. Matthias Smet, obviously, looks like he got the majority. He only got a C. For Christ's sake, Hudson Henry got B-, B+ for Cuadrado. He'll be pretty good next year. Flores got an A-, which I think is fair enough. He was amazing. Bartoli got an A-. Carlos Santoli, B+, Orlando C+, C+ for Renier, which I can probably get along board with, but we made some very decent. How can I have only got a B-? I think maybe United might not be in it. Maybe England have only gone down to 3 places. Maybe. Match to remember, the 4-2 win against Arsenal. Can't imagine why. Biggest win was the 6-0 win against Mansfield, which we also watched. And the goal of the season was one for Dean Bates. And I think I remember that one against Sheffield United, but there's no point in watching it. Club reputation still up at 4.5 stars. We just need to make that jump up. Be consistently in the Champions League. Make that jump up. Pai was the only player with less than a 7 rating, but that's because he made a pretty poor start to his career. I did win manager of the month of September, but nothing other than that. Here we go then. Plans for the season. Jude Bellingham, obviously. Young player of the season, Hudson Henrique. Signing of the season was Matthias Smet. Goal of the season, events, which we saw. Matthias Smet got top goal scorer, and Troy Parrott got most assists, which is not really something I want to see. It's good to see that the two relate well, but I'm still a bit, yeah. Harry Kane apparently has got 240 goals for the club as well, in the league, so maybe Smet can beat that. Highly unlikely. Imran Ilraz got the North American Player of the Year, and English players Young Player of the Year was Hudson Henrique, which is very interesting. So obviously we've got a real talent on our hands there, which we already knew. So the board looking for next year, then they want us again to qualify for the Europa League, and then after that it's starting to challenge for the Premier League trophy. They want us to maintain the best youth system in the country and the best youth system in the world. And apparently we already have that, which is great news. It is one of the reasons why I wanted to come here, was that I knew that the youth squad was very good. I think we ticked off pretty much everything they want to do in terms of the style of football. I'm going to say to the boys, we can get the Champions League next year, and they're happy with that. I'm game to reach the knockout stages. Boys say that's achievable. No need to make any promises, and then they can come back. Lovely stuff. There's a lot of team leaders in this team, which is good to see. Should we have a look at the Liga quickly? What happened? Barcelona won the Liga. Sevilla came 7th. 7th they came. Just putting it out there. 7th. Fiorentina down in 10th. I love checking up on how the old teams got on. League table. Sporting came 2nd. It ain't all rosy once Mike goes, is it, lads? There's so many variables. I did my big switcheroo last year, getting loads of people out. I've now built the squad. Now it's a chance to turn this from just a Champions League qualifying squad into a Premier League challenging / winning squad, along with obviously doing well in the Champions League. I need to start making inroads and start winning some silverware. It's been a while since I won a trophy. That can't happen. I need to make sure that I get back to winning trophies and doing it very, very quickly. But thank you so much for watching this episode of Matching Mourinho, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've enjoyed my first season at Tottenham. Not too bad, eh? Pretty good. Obviously, if you have enjoyed the episode, please do let me know down in the comment section. Let me know where you think I need to strengthen over the summer. And until I see you again for the start of my second season with Spurs, and I believe it's actually the start of season 10, take care of yourselves, everyone, and stay cool.